This is Michelle with New Expressions showing you how to make a post using Visual Composer. As you can see here on this page, here is what the end result will look like, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make that. We will be editing the page content and not the header, as you can see in the blue box. And then as you can see down here in the footer, we won't be editing that. So we're just going to focus on the content that is in the red box. So I guess we're ready to get started. This tab back here is the back end of Visual Composer, and you can see that I already have made my page title. And on this tab here, you can see that we are starting essentially with a blank slate. There's no page content in there. To get started, we're going to add an element. And we're going to choose a row. Next, we're going to set our row to be 2 columns. And you can see there's multiple options for your columns. Now we're going to choose the plus symbol here, and we're going to add a text block. And then we want to, I'm going to jump on over to the finished product, and I'm going to copy some content so we can do a quick copy and paste. When you're pasting your content, you'll want to make sure to paste and match style, because if you don't paste and match style, you can end up with a lot of extra style that you don't need that gets carried over from where you copied from. Now we're going to go on and slide up, and we're going to apply a heading 2 style to the top paragraph, and then we'll come on down and apply some bolding style to the smaller headers, just to add some separation between the elements. And then we're going to save changes, and the next thing that we want to add is a single image over on the right side. So we'll go ahead and click on the plus symbol to add our image. And you can see here I have an image in my media library already, which I could use, but just to show you how to upload from the computer, I'll go ahead and select it that way. So I chose my image, and I'm going to click open. The image takes a couple seconds to load, and then you set image. And then we want to make sure to change the image size to full. This will allow the image to fill the space and not be cropped small. So we'll save changes, and now let's go ahead and update this page to see what we have so far. So if we refresh here, you can see we've got our first row complete, the text on the left, the image on the right. Now we're going to focus on adding our second row. So we'll scroll down to the bottom here, click the plus symbol, choose row, and we will again divide this row into 2 columns. And on the left side, we're going to add a text block. And then again, we're going to, from the finished product, I'm going to do a copy and paste. So copy, paste, and match style. And then I'm going to add style to the text, heading 3, and then I want to add some style bullet points to the content. And then we're going to include a link where I want to link over to a previous pattern that was done. So we highlight the text, and now we can type in our URL. And for this example, I'm just going to put in just a fake URL. Okay, so we have our URL added. And now we're going to copy some more text from the finished page. And we're going to add another text block. Copy and paste. And again, do the same styling with the headings and adding the bullet points. Formatting your content is very important for readability. You want to make it easy for people to read and not just huge paragraphs. You want to break up the content. So now we're going to add a link for people to view the full pattern. And again, this link's kind of just a link to Google, not a real example. You can click the settings icon to open the link in a new tab as well if you need to do that. Now we're going to add another text block over on the right side, and we're going to copy and paste this small paragraph here. Next, we want to add a video player so we can include the YouTube video examples. So I'm going to copy the title for the video and add it here where it says widget title. And then I'm going to copy the link, direct link to the YouTube video, and add that where it says video link. And then I'll save changes. Then we can clone the video player. All elements in Visual Composer can be cloned, which is extremely handy when you're repeating your actions and adding very similar elements. So we'll switch out our title here and we'll switch out the video link and paste it in there. Save changes. And I misspelled a title here, so I'm just gonna edit that. Save changes. Now we're gonna go ahead and update the page to see what we have. But if we look at this page and then we compare this page to the example page, you'll notice that we're missing a couple of things. We're missing the separating line and we're missing the gray coloring behind the text block. Very simple to add those elements. We'll scroll to the bottom and add a new row. And then we will drag the row up to this place that we want it. Click and we'll add a separator. We can leave the settings for the separator just default gray. And then we're going to scroll down to our text block and edit that. Click on design options. We'll add 25 pixels of padding to the top, the right, the bottom, and the left. Then we will choose a very light gray background color. Click Save Changes, click Update, and if we refresh our page, you can see we now have the separator and the gray box. So that's how simple it is to edit with Visual Composer. I hope that you have learned something today, and thank you for watching.